Bringing a new dog into your home is one of life's greatest joys. Whether you have a tiny puppy bouncing off the walls or a gentle older dog settling into a new life, the bond you build is truly special. One of the very first and most important steps in creating a fantastic relationship with your new companion is training. It's not about being bossy or demanding. It's about communication, understanding, and mutual respect. Teaching your dog simple commands opens up a world of clear communication between you. The sit command is the perfect place to start your adventure together. It's a foundational skill that serves as a building block for so many other behaviors and keeps your dog safe in various situations. Let's get started on this fun and rewarding journey. Imagine you're at the park and your dog, let's call him Buster, is getting a bit too excited around a new friend. Being able to calmly ask him to sit can instantly diffuse the energy and create a moment of calm. This simple action helps your dog learn self-control and focus, which are invaluable skills for any well-behaved canine citizen. It is far more effective to teach your dog what you want them to do, rather than constantly telling them no. The first step in our training game is all about capturing your dog's attention with something they find absolutely irresistible: a high-value treat. Your choice of treat matters immensely here. You'll want something small, soft, extra smelly that your dog doesn't get every day. Think tiny pieces of cooked chicken, small cubes of cheese, specially made soft training treats. The idea is the reward is so good your dog will be completely focused on it. Once you have your special treats ready, find a calm, quiet area in your home with minimal distractions. Kneel, sit down to get on your dog's level. Less intimidating and helps them focus. Take one of the treats and hold it between your thumb and forefinger. Show the treat to your dog, letting them have a good sniff so they know you have something wonderful. Hold the treat right in front of Pip's nose. Her attention should be locked onto that tasty prize. Now for the magic movement. With the treat held firmly at your dog's nose, slowly lift your hand upwards and slightly back over their head. As your dog's nose follows the treat upward, their head will naturally tilt back. To keep their eyes on the prize, their rear end will have to lower to the ground. It's a bit like a seesaw. As the head goes up and back, the bottom goes down. The moment their bottom touches the floor, you've successfully lured them into a sit. It's a purely physical response to following the treat, and it requires no words or physical pressure from you at all. Once you have mastered the luring motion and your dog is reliably following the treat into a sitting position, it's time to introduce the verbal cue. The key to this step is timing. You want your dog to associate the word sit with the action of sitting down. Say the word just as you begin the luring motion, not before and not after. Think of it as creating a soundtrack for the action. You're giving the behavior a name so your dog can perform the action when they hear the name alone, without needing the physical lure. Let's go back to our training session with Pip the Terrier. You have your treat ready. Move the treat from her nose upwards and back. Say the word sit in a clear and happy tone of voice. Say it just once. Avoid repeating it over and over like sit, 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 Pip, sit. That will only confuse your dog and teach them that the command is sit, sit, sit. We want them to respond to a single crisp cue. One smooth sequence. Say sit as you start the lure. Guide the dog into position. Watch as their brain connects the sound with the movement. Consistency is crucial. Every single person in your household who interacts with the dog should use the exact same word. Decide on sit. Decide on sit down. Decide on, or another word and stick with it. Using different words causes confusion. This final step is perhaps the most important and certainly the most fun for your dog. The reward. The moment your dog's bottom touches the floor, you must reward them immediately. Your timing here is critical. The reward marks the correct behavior, telling your dog, yes, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Yes, good dog. Pop the treat right into their mouth. The verbal praise, known as a marker word, and the treat work together to create a powerful positive association with the action of sitting. Let's imagine you are training a bouncy Labrador puppy named Daisy. You've lured her into a sit, and her fluffy tail is wagging on the floor. The instant she sits, you cheerfully say yes and give her the piece of chicken you were using as a lure. By rewarding her instantly, you are communicating with crystal clarity. If you wait even a few seconds, she might have already started to stand up, and you could accidentally reward standing. Quick, immediate reinforcement is the secret to fast and effective training. It builds your dog's confidence because they know exactly what they did to earn that wonderful reward. After the reward, it's time to repeat the process. Reset your dog by tossing another treat a short distance away, or simply let them get up and move around for a second. Then begin again. Lure. Say sit. Reward the moment they do. Repeat to solidify the behavior. Aim for about 5 to 10 good reps per session. While this method is wonderfully simple, there are a few common mistakes that new owners sometimes make. One of the biggest is physically pushing the dog into a sit. Please never push down on your dog's back or hips to force them into position. This can be uncomfortable, frightening, or even physically harmful to a young puppy whose joints are still developing. It also undermines the entire principle of positive training. We want our dogs to choose to sit because it's a rewarding experience, not because they are being physically manipulated. Another frequent mistake is making training sessions too long. A dog's attention span, especially a puppy's, is quite short. It's far more effective to conduct several very short sessions of just 2 to 3 minutes throughout the day. Finally, remember to have fun and celebrate the small wins. Now go give it a try and discover just how brilliant your dog truly is.